Hi, Barbara. Good morning. Audio, I can't hear you yet. Okay. Good morning, everybody. I'm not sure if you can hear me. I'm not sure if you're there. Oh my God, I'm not sure about anything this morning. Well, good morning anyways. So I think Barbara is there and maybe Diane. I'm not 100% sure. We're going to wait until a few more people join. But welcome to our restorative yoga. I hope you guys can see me okay and that the lighting is fine. And it's a little dark to me. I'm going to put the lights up a little more. I think that's better. And I hope everybody is doing well this morning. My goodness, we're still on this ride, whatever this is. I wonder how you guys are doing, just kind of going with the flow and just taking the ride, enjoying it on some level. You know, let's see, add a few other people. Oh, Susie. Okay. Hi, Susie. Hi, everybody. So we are doing a restorative class today, and that's what it's been named for the past few weeks, although I'm veering off a little bit, and I can't say that I know exactly what's going to happen this morning. I took some time and I meditated, and you can call it a meditation, you can call it a prayer, but definitely ask for inspiration and we'll see what comes through. I want you to always, always, always do what feels right to you in your body. Try not to question too much, just feel your way through the class as much as you can. And I want you to make sure that you have your supplies. So it's fantastic if you do have yoga blocks, but if you don't have yoga blocks, you can use a stack of books as blocks. I really think we're going to try to use them today as sort of a strap or a towel. If we extend a leg up, we want to get that extra stretch if you can't reach on your own with your hands without struggle. I don't want you to have any struggle in this class. This is going to be an ease of mind, ease of body, ease of breath experience. So there, I just named it. Okay, there was some inspiration. So go ahead and have a seat on your mats and just take an easy cross-legged position. Close your eyes. Go ahead and remove any flesh from the sits bones so that you can feel rooted into your mat and therefore drawn down into the earth. I'm just gonna check one thing. Eyes closed. Good. And just allowing yourself to start to sink into your own body through the breath. Remembering that the breath is always the most clear highway to draw yourself into you. So that being said, with your eyes closed, go ahead and start to observe the breath. In the observation of the breath, we're simply just trying to find it at first, locate the breath, not from the mind, but actually what you feel as the air comes in through the nose, Draws down into the chest, maybe further down into the belly. And then we exhale, same route, out, up and out. Inhaling, expanding through the chest, drawing the air all the way down to the belly. And exhaling, letting the breath travel back up and out through the nose. And just staying with your own breathing pattern, your natural breathing pattern, for about 5 rounds. No judgment, just breathe. Feel the muscles soften in the face and the jaw. Tension slips away. Stay with the breath, 2 more. And 1 more breath. Nice big inhale. Open the mouth and let it out. Exhale. Good. Bring your hands to prayer, heart center. So I want us to set an intention for just this hour that we have together. Okay? So it doesn't have to be big or grand. I just want you to really, really think of something tangible, tangible-ish, something that you want to receive, like a goodie bag from this session that we have together. Okay, so it could look like, I want relaxation, I want peace, I want inspiration. What is it that you would love to know that you can receive from this class? With your eyes closed, see if you can form a sentence. I'm sorry, I can't form a sentence. Form a sentence with that desire, okay? So I want blank. Chin slightly down towards the chest. See the sentence in your mind's eye. And then on an inhalation, I want you to draw that sentence in through the nose, travel it to your heart, open up the heart and seal it right in. And once that desire lands in the heart, visualize the heart closing in a soft pink veil. Flutter your eyes open and just let it go. And so it is, okay? All right, so I hope everybody's doing well this morning. I mean, I am learning so much about myself. I'm fascinated. I'm fascinated by myself, to be honest with you, as I watch my thoughts and my ups and my downs and what triggers them. And sometimes it's just nothing and I can't make sense of it, but just my ability to go with it and realize that everything breathes in and everything breathes out and there's constant movement and flow gives me such peace of mind. I particularly love to look at when I'm in a really, really yucky place. How attached am I? Can I trust that maybe the next day or 2 days or maybe even the next hour, I'm going to be coming out of it and feeling lighter. And then I like to watch myself in the light time also and realize, okay, this is fantastic, it's wonderful, but let me not latch on too tightly because the out breath is coming soon. So that's just a little food for thought. Today in our practice, we're going to do some flowing through breath and then we're going to stop into stillness. So the pattern will be breathing a little bit, flowing, stopping, and being still. Go ahead and take your right leg, if possible, and place it on top of your left. If you can't do that, just let the right foot just sit gently in front of the left. Otherwise, both knees aligned with the foot aligned with the knee, and we're inhaling arms out and up. And we're exhaling, reaching and folding forward. Don't get comfortable. Inhale back up to seated. Exhale, shoulders back and down. Inhale out and up. Exhale, waving forward. Inhale, rolling back up to seated. Exhale, drawing the shoulders back and down. Again, inhale out and up. Exhale, wave it forward. Inhale, chin to chest, roll it back up. Shrug the shoulders up, exhale, back and down. Last time, this time we will settle in. Inhale out and up. Exhale, simply wave and reach it forward. Stay in the forward fold. Land your hands comfortably and relax into a stretch in the hips. Probably feeling it in that right hip a little bit more. And you're going to be here settled in for about a minute. So when you stay in these longer holds, you can first start with observation of how you're feeling inside of your body. Where is the sensation? Is there struggle? If you find any struggle, I want you to first let yourself know that you can handle this, that this is for you and for you to expand, to let out any tension. Sometimes we have to work through that to get to the other side. And then once you observe the sensation, tell your little story about it, transmute your story into something more pleasant, like the value of the feeling that you're feeling, and then settle into the breath. You have 15 more seconds. 14, 13, 12, 11, 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2. Go ahead and find that upward wave, sitting up nice and tall, rolling the shoulders up, back, and down. Excellent. Extending that right leg out to the side. That should feel pretty good. Put a nice flex in that right foot. Face the right leg. Inhale your arms out and up. Reaching fingertips up. Take a moment to really reach up. And exhale, forward fold. Same thing. Wave it back up. Shoulders up, back, and down on the exhale. Inhale, arms out and up. Exhale, forward fold. 2 more times. Inhale, roll it up. Exhale, shoulders back and down. Inhale out and up. Exhale, forward fold. Last time. Inhale, roll it up. Exhale, shoulders back and down. Inhale, arms out and up. And exhale, landing it, holding all the way down. 30 seconds. Breathing. Feeling the sensation, most likely in that right hamstring, perhaps a little hip action. What's your story? Does it hurt? Does it feel good? Is it I can't, or oh my God, this is amazing? If it's a negative story, transmute it into something more positive. And then send in the breath. And let it go. Wave it back up. Inhale your arms out and up. Land the left hand behind you. We're going to raise up the hips, bringing them towards the front. And exhale, sit back down. Again, inhale out and up. Land that left hand behind you. Inhale out and up. Exhale back and down. One more time. Inhale out and up. Exhale, landing the left hand. Inhale, hips lift. And exhale back and down. Good, excellent. Extend your legs out in front of you and just give them a shake. We're gonna take it all the other way before I forget that whole side. So we're taking that left foot on top of the right, left leg on top of the right, if you can. Again, if you can't, don't worry about it. You can just place the foot in front. And I did mention on the other side, if you have a lot of gap, space between the ankle and the knee, you can feel free to place something. You feel a little lopsided, but it actually feels pretty good. So inhale out and up. Take the gaze up for a moment. Exhale, wave it forward. Inhale back to seated. Exhale, shoulders back and down. Inhale out and up. Exhale, folded forward. Inhale back to seated. And exhale, shoulders back and down. 2 more times. Inhale out and up. Exhale, forward fold. Big inhale out and up. And exhale, shoulders back and down. Last time. Inhale out and up. Exhale, forward fold. Inhale, rounding to seated. And exhale, shoulders back and down. Oops. 1 more time, but this time landing. Inhale out and up. And exhale, forward fold. All the way down, you guys. Okay, so this is our hold. So with your eyes closed, you're going to notice where you're really, really feeling it in your body. And it's going to be a little different for everybody. Okay, and then one person's story might be like, oh my God, this feels so good. Thank God she did this. I wish that she would do this, and I did. Another is, oh my God, I can't believe she did this. I was praying she wouldn't do something that made me feel that. So if the story is negative, I want you to see if you can transmute it, which means tell yourself a better story about it. Yes, I feel this a lot. It kind of hurts, but I know this is really good for me. Sometimes we have to step into what hurts the most to grow the most. And then I want you to move away from the thought and into the breath. So you have about 40 seconds left. You just stay with that pattern. Nice deep breath, you guys. In through the nose, out through the nose. And 5, 4, 3, 2, and you did it. Go ahead and lift up out of it. Excellent. Extend that left leg out. Take a moment because I know that feels good in itself. At least it does to me. Go ahead and shift so you can face the leg. And I haven't mentioned it before, but when we reach up, I really want you to extend the arms up. Take the gaze up if it's okay for the neck. So on the other side, inhale out and up. Exhale, forward fold. Inhale, rounding back up. And exhale, shoulders back and down. Inhale out and up. Exhale, forward fold. Round it up to seated. Exhale, back and down. Last time. Inhale out and up. Exhale, forward fold. Round it up to seated. Shoulders back and down. And this time we'll land it. Inhaling out and up. Exhale, forward fold. Settle in. Think about where you're feeling it. Most likely you're feeling it in that right hamstring. If you want to charge it up a little bit, you're going to put an extra flex in the foot or take a bind by holding onto the toes and allowing the torso to land closer to that left thigh. Good. Just breathe into it. Where do you feel it? What's your story? Do you like it or do you need to change it? Send the breath in. Where do you feel it? What's your story? Do you like your story or do you want to transmute it? Send in the breath. 5, 4, 3, 2, and all the way back up to seated. Perfect. Hands to prayer for a moment. Take a nice deep in through the nose. Exhale out through the mouth. Inhale out and up. Exhale, land the right hand. Inhale the hips forward. And exhale them back down. Inhale out and up. Exhale, land to the right hand. Inhale, hips forward. And exhale back down. Good. Inhale out and up. Exhale, land the hand. Inhale, lifting up the hips. And exhale it down. Good. Go ahead and bring both feet forward. Shake them out. And we're going to come onto our knees. I feel like I forgot something. I hope I didn't. If I did, keep it in your mind since you can't tell me because we're not together, unfortunately. If I forgot anything, then take note of it yourself so you can even it out later on your own time, okay? Go ahead and take, if you have any padding, we're going to come onto all fours. I really want you to keep your supplies in one area because we will use the blocks when we stand up or the books. And in the meantime, I want you to go ahead and take some padding underneath your knees. We're going to roll through our cow-cats and start to open up the shoulders a little bit. So coming onto all fours, I'm going to go ahead and just tie this really quickly in the back. Okay. Spreading through the fingers on your fours. Inhaling into a cow stretch, lifting up the gaze and the chest and the hips. And exhaling, rounding into cat. Flex the feet on the cow. Inhale, curl the toes under, and exhale, rounding into cat. Again, flowing with the breath. Inhaling, exhaling. 2 more times. Inhaling, and exhaling. Last time. Inhale. And exhale, stopping in the middle, and we'll take nice slow circles one way and the other. So dropping the hips over to the right, big inhale. Exhale, send the hips back towards the heels. Inhale over to the left. Exhale back to neutral. Inhale the hips over to the right. Exhale over to the heels. Inhale to the left. Exhale, neutral. Inhale to the right. Exhale to the heels. Inhale. Neutral. One more time this way. Right. Back. Left. And neutral. Reversing. Left. And back to the heels. Right. To neutral, left, back to the heels, right, and neutral, left, back, right, and neutral, left, back, right, and neutral. Good. Have a seat on the heels. If it's hard for you to sit on the heels, go ahead and take a block or place it something under here. I just want you to sit for a minute, just allowing yourself to let the heart rate come down. So I was just thinking as I was doing those movements, besides thinking about how good it felt, I was thinking how normally I tell you in class when we're together in class that I really want you to feel free, have the freedom to do what feels good in your body, and that means not doing something if that's what you need. And this is the ultimate forum in really doing what you want. So I love that. I think I told Diane yesterday on Facebook that sometimes I just put classes on and I just like watch them. I just sit there. I'm kind of like a creeper. I just watch the class. I don't even do it at all. So feel free to do whatever you need to do in this class, okay? Come up to your knees. To all fours again, I'm sorry. Curl the toes underneath. We're gonna press back to the heels and we are lifting up to downward facing dog. So keep your blocks nearby. Downward facing dog. Walk out your dog, find the correct positioning in your luscious
spacing of your downward facing dog. Hips are lifted high. Knees can have a slight bend. Lots of space between the shoulders and the ears. No tension in the neck. Bend the right knee. Take a big inhale. Breathe out on the exhale. Inhale again. Exhale. Inhale high to the tippy toes. Exhale, bend the left knee. Inhale. Exhale. Inhale. Exhale. Inhale to the tippy toes. Bend the right knee. Exhale. Inhale to the tippy toes. Bend the left knee. Exhale. Inhale to the toes. Bend the right knee. Exhale. And last time, inhale to the toes. Bend the left knee. Exhale. Both heels down to the mat. Bodies forward into plank. Lower to your bellies. Find your cobra or upward facing dog position. Inhale, lifting up. And exhale, releasing back down. Inhale, lifting up. Exhale, releasing back down. One more time. Inhale, lifting up. Exhale, releasing back down. Press yourself back. Widen your knees. Find your child's pose. So this is going to be a longer hold, about 2 to 2.5 minutes. I want you to make sure that you're comfortable. If you need to place your head on top of something or place something behind you to support you, go ahead and find your comfortable child's pose. 2.5 minutes. Focus is inward. Staying with the same formula I mentioned before. I'm going to talk you through it once or twice, and then I'd love you to just enjoy your silence. Notice where you feel the sensation. Notice what you're telling yourself about what you're feeling. Observe the story for a minute and see if you like it. Does it make you feel good? Observe the story for a minute and decide if you want to change it or transmute it, turn it into something else. That's also true. Let go of both stories, any stories, and settle into your breath. Nice big inhale through the nose. Exhale through the nose. Inhale. You have 1 minute left. Continue to observe yourself, steady your breath, and see if you can elongate, particularly the exhalation. So manipulating just a little bit the breath, but only for the purpose of receiving the fullest expansion that you can receive from this pose. Stay with the breath. And you have 5, 4, 3, 2, gently start to come out of it. Find your way back to your tabletop. Good. Inhaling the right arm up towards the sky and taking your gaze up to the right. And we're exhaling, threading the needle, but we're using that wave of breath again. Use the inhale to bring you back up, opening the front of the shoulder a little bit more. And exhaling, settling down, almost relaxing into thread the needle. One more time. Inhale out and up. A gentle opening to the front of the shoulder, exhale it down. Sorry, we'll make it an even 4 one more time. Inhale out and up. And this time we'll land it all the way down, shoulder away from the ears, resting onto the right side of the head. Threading the needle, 30 seconds. Where's the sensation? Does it feel good? Send in the breath. Five, 4, 3, 2, go ahead and start to release out of it. Come on back up. One more time, raise up that right arm. And then you can circle the right arm, big circles, forward and back. Good. All 2 hands and feet down for tabletop. We're gonna come for a moment up into downward facing dog just to clear the space. Bending the right knee, dropping into the left heel, nice big inhale. Exhale through tippy toes. Inhale, bending the left knee. And exhaling through tippy toes. Good, both heels back down to the mat. Back down to tabletop. Inhale the left arm up. Exhale, reach it under and across. Inhale, bring it up, opening the front of the left shoulder. Exhaling, bringing it across. 2 more times. Inhale, lifting. Exhale, reaching a little further. And last time, inhale, left arm up. And exhale, all the way down. Threading the needle, 30 seconds. Good. Where do you feel it? Do you like what you're feeling or what you're telling yourself about what's happening? If yes, perfect. Breathe into it there and enjoy it. If not, what's another story that you can tell yourself about this pose or what you're feeling? And then send in the breath. I think that's a good equation for life, you guys. I think we can work on that. We'll go through it again. Go ahead and gently start to come out of it. 30 seconds flies these days. Left arm up, circling left arm back and forth, and then switching directions. Good. Excellent. Okay, we're going to move into, that was to get into the scapula area. Hopefully you felt a nice stretch in the back of the shoulder, and we're going to open up the front of the shoulder and the pectoral muscles a little bit. So you're going to take a block or 2 books, place them like a nice, cozy, really hard pillow, just what we want to sleep with tonight, right? Right at the top of the mat. Lay yourselves down onto your bellies. I'm going to go with the left first so you can see what I'm doing. I hope you can still see me here. Let me tilt this down a little bit. But basically what you're going to do, arms are extended outward like wings. And then resting your head on your left cheek, so you're looking over to the right. Walk your left fingertips out a little bit and start to rotate to the left side of the body. Once you get over to the left side, you're going to feel a really deep stretch in that left pectoral muscle and left shoulder. You can bend the right knee, point the knee up towards the sky, and bring that right foot behind the left knee and just place it on the ground. Good. So this is about a 30-second hold also. So go ahead and just breathe into that. Feel the loosening in that left pectoral muscle. Feel the relaxation in through the stretch in the left shoulder. Where do you feel it?
What do you feel and what are you telling yourself about what you feel? Do you like what you're feeling and what you're saying about it? Or is there something that you could do to make yourself more comfortable in your mind and your body? And if you're not sure what that is, and either way, just send in the breath. Okay, go ahead and start to release out of it. So what we're gonna do is just lift up, remove the block, bring your hands down by your side and turn your head the other way. Just taking a moment of rest and relaxation in between the activity. Just breathing. And then when you're ready, go ahead and take the block, place it like a pillow again. Arms extend out. And this time, walking the right fingertips out a little bit, shifting over to the right side of the body, and placing that left leg behind you with the knee pointed up and the foot down on the ground, settling in for 30 seconds. So sometimes, for me, particularly like right now, I'm feeling this on this side much more in my lower back and my middle back as a twist. And sometimes that happens, and sometimes you'll feel it someplace totally different on one side than the other. You usually will feel a sensation in the area that needs the stretch first. Okay, you have about 5 more seconds. 4, 3, 2, and come on out of it. All the way back to the bellies. Remove the block. Press yourself back to child's pose. Arms extended out in front of you. And walk your hands over to the right. Placing the left hand on top of the right or in front. A little bit like having it take a little finger walk in front of the right hand. And we're just breathing 5 deep breaths into that left side body. Nice big inhale. Exhale. Inhale. And exhale. 3 more inhale. Exhale. 2 more inhale. And exhale. Last one, inhale. And exhale. Inhale, walk the hands to center. And exhale, walk the hands over to the left. Finger walk that right hand a little in front of the left. And breathe into the right rib cage and right side body. Inhaling. And exhaling. Inhaling. Exhale, let it go. 3 more times. Inhale. And exhale. 2 more inhale. And exhale. And last one, inhale. And exhale. Excellent. Go ahead and walk the hands back to center. Walk back up. Have a seat on your heels. If this is too much pressure for you, if it bothers you in the knees at all, I know that maybe the quadriceps are tight, have a seat on a block. So I just want you to sit like this for a few moments, hands down by your side, close your eyes, sit up nice and tall through the crown of the head, draw the belly in and up, and turn the palms forward, spreading through the fingers, shoulder roll back and down. Revisit that vision in the heart where you planted your intention sentence in the beginning of class. What I really wanted or want from this hour is blank. Are you receiving it? Do you want to change it? Is there something that you can do to make sure that it happens for you? Open up your eyes, shake out your hands. Coming back to all fours, but this time doing a little bit of a wrist stretch. We're gonna just turn the fingertips towards us and shift slightly back and forth. And then coming to the tops of the hands, placing the fingertips towards each other, stretching the tops of the wrists. And coming back up, shake it out. Good, downward facing dog. Bending the left knee, dropping into the right heel, inhale. Exhale through tippy toes. Inhale, bending the right knee, dropping to the left heel. Exhale through tippy toes. One more time each way. Bending the left knee, inhaling. Exhale, traveling through tippy toes. Inhaling, bending the right knee. Exhaling through tippy toes. Both heels back down to the ground. Taking a walk up to the top of the mat. Staying in your forward fold. Reach for your blocks. Make sure your blocks are next to your, just lined up with the tops of your feet. And forward fold right in. So feel free to hip width your feet apart. So just kind of travel them apart a little bit. And just enjoy the forward fold, ragdoll. If you don't like the blocks or don't need the blocks, go ahead and hold elbow to elbow and allow yourself to gently fold the torso towards the thighs. You can make a square with your hands. Drop your head right in the center of the square. Reach the fingertips down and heel toe the feet back together and use an inhale to bring you up to standing. All the way out and out. Shoulders exhale back and down. Good. Coming up to the top of the mat. Bringing your hands to prayer. Inhaling your arms out and up. Take a little baby back bend here. And exhale, swan dive, forward fold. Inhale, look up, lengthen. Step back to plank. And lower down to your bellies. Inhaling into cobra or upward facing dog. Exhale, downward facing dog. Right leg lifts up towards the sky. Bringing the right knee in towards the nose, rounding the back, placing the right knee down. We're moving into pigeon on the right hand side, you guys. So start to angle the right shin towards the top edge of the mat and slide the left leg back. Get any supplies you need to rest your head or make this more comfortable for you. Take a nice big inhale, arching back, and exhale into your pigeon pose. All the way down. Okay, so it's a biggie, and we all know that. We're gonna relax into it using that formula that we've talked about so far many times today. So I want you to think about it again. Let's do it again, because the goal is, if it works for you and you like this formula, that you can take it off of your mat as well. So first want you to notice what you're feeling in your body in this pigeon pose on the right hand side. Okay, where do you feel it? What's the sensation you have? How that would translate into your life is an event happens, right? You can call it being in a pose, or some event happens. What is the sensation you feel in your body? Is it happy? Is it joy? Is it struggle? Resistance? If it's happy and joy, pay attention to it. Take a moment of gratitude for it. If it's struggle, resistance, negativity, see if you can find something in that positioning that changes that thought form for you. For instance, in your pigeon on the right-hand side, a little shift feels better. Or maybe you just know the value of the pose and you're just super proud of yourself for being able to stay in it. So sit with that for a moment. And then always remembering to let all stories go, taking yourself out of your mind and into your body through the breath. And we can survive so much when we focus on our breathing. We get out of our mind, out of the stories. You have 30 more seconds. Nice deep breath. And that's 5, 4, 3, 2. Start to lift up out of it. Arching back one more time. Curling the left toes under, finding your way back to your downward facing dog. Feel free to shake that right leg up in the sky and just get any kinks out that may have formed. And then once again, bending the left knee, big inhale, dropping the right heel down to the mat. Exhale through the toes. Inhale, bending the right knee. Exhale through the toes. One more time each way. Inhaling, dropping the right heel down, left knee bends. Exhaling through the toes. And last one, inhaling, right knee bends. And exhale through the toes. Both heels down towards the mat. Left leg lifts up towards the sky. Left knee comes in towards the chest and move around like cat. Place the left leg down and move into your left-sided pigeon. So start to angle that left shin. Goal would be to parallel it to the top of the mat, but not if that bothers the knees at all. And then sinking down, remember you can always place something if there's a lot of space between that left glute and the ground. All the way down, you guys, for our hold. Now play around with the formula that was presented if you choose to. If it feels good, it's just an offering, and if not, then anything that feels good to you. Any way that you can see it through and feel good about it. Relax your face and your jaw. Relax the space between the eyebrows. And just receive and accept the value of the stretch. You have about 30 more seconds. And that's 5, 4, 3, 2. Go ahead and start to lift up out of it. One more arch back, dropping the head back, opening the throat. Come to neutral and have a seat over to the left and swing your legs around. Good. Hug your knees into your chest. Roll up like a little ball, chin to chest.
Inhale, lift up tall. Exhale, rounding in. Place your hands on your knees. Inhale, lift tall. Exhale, rounding in. 2 more times. Inhale, lifting up. Exhale, rounding in. Last time. Inhale up. Exhale, rounding in. Sit up nice and tall. Make sure that you take your supplies back to the other edge of the mat because we're going to lay ourselves down and finish up class on our backs. So remember, if you don't have a block, you can always use a few books stacked together, and we're just going to use this for supported bridge. So whatever is your pleasure, go ahead and take everything back with you. Turn your palms up towards the sky. Tuck your chin into your chest, but not dipping into the back. Nice and tall. Start to lower down. Using your core all the way down. When you get stuck, just linger for a moment. Don't think of it as stuck. Think of it as the value power part of the pose. And all the way down. Extend your arms over your head. Walk your feet in towards your body. Use the next inhale to lift up the hips. And exhale to release them back down. Again, inhaling, lifting up the hips. And exhaling, releasing back down. We're going to do this one more time. Lifting up. Releasing back down. And on this last time we lift up, we grab for a block or books. Place the books or the block right at the sacrum center of the back, the very, very low part of the back. And relax. Bring your hands down by your side. Turn the palms up. Drop the shoulders back. Stay here for a moment, just neutralizing. Good. If it feels good to turn the knees towards each other, a little knobby knee, that's nice. Otherwise, knees pointed straight up. Starting to bring it all down. Giving yourself a minute here. So actually, you guys, we're gonna stay here for 2 minutes. I'm gonna show you a few other options that you can do with the legs. You can stay right like this. You can draw the knees into your chest. And just rock side to side a little bit. Extend the legs up or drop them all the way straight down in front of you. 2 minutes. Yikes. Just no effort. The only effort in this pose comes from softening the body around the block, allowing yourself to melt. That's the effort. The effort is in the melt. Tough, huh? I could learn to do that more often. Just melt into everything. You're already at a minute. Nice deep breath. I hope you guys are being so loving to yourself, and hope that if you have family with you, or whoever you're quarantining with, that you're being kind and loving to them too. Lots of patience. Everybody's going through a lot of emotions right now. And though they're starting to open things up again, I don't know if you've given thought to what you're going to go back to, but I know for me, I'm feeling a total redesign right now. Be mindful when you step back in, you guys. Really ask yourself if it's what you want to be doing. And wherever your feet are, if they're up, bring them down. Bend your knees. lift up your hips. Take a moment, lift a little higher, and lower all the way down. Straighten your legs out in front of you. Reach your arms over your head. Widen your feet out to the edges of the mat, and widen your arms out to the upper edges of the mat. And then taking the right leg, lift up the right leg, and just cross it on top of the left ankle. And then lifting up the right hand, open up the right side body, reaching for that right wrist with the left hand. So it's almost like a C curve. Again, stretching deeply into the right side of the body. Breathing. About 10 breaths here. Nice big inhale. And exhale. Inhale. Exhale. Make sure that that right shoulder is softened away from the ear. Maybe about 6 more breaths. About 3 more. And gently dismantle. Just bring your feet to center, your arms over the head. Take a big stretch. Inhale. On the exhale, I want you to slowly bring the knees to the chest and lift up your head. And release back down. Open up your feet. Open up your arms. Send the left foot on top of the right. And then reach over, tipping the body, top body over to the right. Reach for that left wrist with the right hand and breathe your 10 breaths into the left side body. Next big inhale. And exhale. Inhale. Exhale. Inhale. Exhale. Inhale. Exhale. Inhale. Exhale. Inhale. Exhale. Inhale. Keep it going, about 3 more breaths. I lost track, not gonna lie. And start to unweave it, you guys. Unravel, separate everything. Hug your knees into your chest. Gently rock side to side. And then extending the left leg down, keeping hold of that right knee. Move into a spinal twist, bringing the right leg over and across and gazing over the right shoulder. 5 deep breaths, inhaling and exhaling. Inhale, exhale, inhale, exhale. 2 more. Last one. Good, come back to center. Stretch the legs out, arms over the head, big inhale. Exhale the knees into the chest, lift up your head. Keep hold of the left knee, drop the right leg all the way down, and take your spinal twist the other way. Left leg comes across, right left arm extends, and we're taking our 5 deep breaths. Three more, inhale, and exhale. 2 more, inhale, And exhale. And last one. And exhale. Come on back to the center of the back. Bend your knees. Windshield wiper back and forth. It's time for us to move into our Shavasana. I cannot believe how fast these classes go. So I want you to find your way into a really, really comfortable Shavasana position. I'm going to turn the lights down. I'm going to attempt to play some really lovely music for you. And if you want to stay in Shavasana for about 5 minutes or however long you'd like to stay, go ahead and do that. But actually, just find your way first down to your back for your Shavasana. Here we go. Sending you so much love. So much love from my heart to yours. Take the love you have in you and send it outward. You are incredible, strong women. You have the power to change the world. Thank you for being here today. Namaste.